Last year, millions of Americans got a raise. Some got 5%, some got 10%. A few got promoted with a $15,000 bump in annual salary. And by December, most of them had less money in their bank account than they did the year before. Not because they were irresponsible, not because something bad happened, but because of a system that was designed quietly, invisibly, to consume every extra dollar you make before you even realize it is gone. This video is about that system, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Part 1. A story that sounds familiar. Meet Daniel. Daniel is 28 years old. He lives in Columbus, Ohio, works in operations at a logistics company. Not flashy, not reckless, actually pretty responsible with money. For 3 years, Daniel made $52,000 a year. He had a routine: rent, groceries, a car payment, some savings here and there. Life was tight, but manageable. Then in March, his manager called him in and said, "Daniel, we are promoting you. Your new salary is $67,000. $15,000 more per year, over $1,200 more every single month." Daniel drove home that evening feeling something most of us have felt, that quiet, warm feeling of finally getting ahead. He thought to himself, "I can breathe now. I can save more. Maybe I can finally start investing." 12 months later, Daniel sat down to check his savings account. He expected to see progress. Instead, he saw almost the same number as before the raise, maybe even slightly less. He was not confused for long, because when he looked back at the past year, the math told a story he had completely missed while living it. Part 2. Where the money went. Here is what happened to Daniel's $15,000 raise. Follow these numbers closely. They're not dramatic, they're just quietly devastating. The first thing that happened was taxes. Daniel moved into a slightly higher effective tax rate on his additional income. After federal taxes, state taxes, and the small increase in Social Security and Medicare withholding, his $15,000 raise became approximately $10,200 in actual take-home pay. He did not lose anything illegal. He did not make a mistake. He just earned more, and the tax structure adjusted with him. So before Daniel spent a single dollar, $4,800 of his raise was already gone. That left him roughly $850 extra per month. Then came the apartment. When Daniel got his promotion, he also got a new title, and with a new title came a quiet social pressure he didn't even fully recognize. His old apartment was fine, but it no longer felt like it matched where he was in life. So he moved. Nothing extravagant, just a slightly nicer building, one more bedroom, in-unit laundry. New rent, $1,450 a month. Old rent, $1,150. That's $400 more per month, $4,800 more per year. After the rent increase, Daniel had roughly $450 extra per month. Then came the car. His old car had 90,000 miles on it. It was paid off, it worked perfectly fine, but the promotion came with new confidence, and that confidence walked him into a dealership. Not a Ferrari, just a 2022 Honda Accord. Monthly payment, $420. His old car cost him nothing monthly. After the car payment, Daniel had roughly $30 extra per month. $30. And that's before the higher insurance on the new car, before the extra cost of living in a nicer part of town, before the slightly more expensive coffee shop near his new building, before the work dinners and social outings that came with his new professional status. By December, Daniel's $15,000 raise had been silently distributed to landlords, car companies, insurance providers, and a lifestyle that now cost exactly as much as he earned. He wasn't richer. He was just more expensive to maintain. Part 4. The name of this system. What Daniel experienced has a name. Economists call it lifestyle inflation. Some call it lifestyle creep. But I think a more honest name is this: the raise illusion. Because a raise feels like progress. It looks like progress on paper. But if your expenses grow at the same rate as your income, your actual financial position doesn't move. Think about it this way.
Wealth is not how much you earn. Wealth is the gap between what you earn and what you spend. If you earn $52,000 and spend $50,000, your wealth gap is $2,000 a year. If you earn $67,000 and spend $65,000, your wealth gap is still $2,000. The number on your paycheck went up by $15,000. Your actual financial progress stayed exactly the same. That's the illusion. And the reason it's so dangerous is it feels like a reward. Every upgrade Daniel made felt completely justified. The apartment, he earned it. The car, he could finally afford it. The nicer neighborhood, he worked hard for it. None of it was irresponsible. All of it was completely understandable. And together, all of it kept him exactly where he started. Part 5. Why our brain does this. This is not a discipline problem. This is not a willpower problem. This is a deeply human psychological pattern called hedonic adaptation. Our brains are remarkably good at adjusting to new normals. When Daniel was earning $52,000, he adapted to that life. When he jumped to $67,000, his brain did not say, "Save the extra." His brain said, "Update the standard." Psychologists have studied this pattern for decades. The consistent finding is simple. Within a few months of a financial improvement, most people return to their previous level of life satisfaction, but at a higher cost. The new apartment feels normal. The new car feels normal. The slightly better grocery store feels normal. And the moment something feels normal, we stop seeing it as a luxury. We start seeing it as a necessity. That's the trap. Not greed, not stupidity, just biology. And the financial industry understands this better than most people realize. Retailers, car manufacturers, apartment complexes, credit card companies, they don't wait for you to upgrade your life on your own. They watch income trends. They market directly to recently promoted professionals. They show you exactly what someone at your new income level is supposed to want. They're not doing anything illegal. They're just very good at helping you spend money you just started making. Part 5. What this actually costs you long term. Let's move away from Daniel for a moment and talk about math, because the long-term cost of lifestyle inflation is not just about comfort, it's about time. Specifically, the years of your life you will spend working. Here's a simple scenario. Two people, same age, same raise at 28. Both go from $52,000 to $67,000. Person A, let's call her Sarah, keeps her expenses exactly the same after the raise. She takes that extra $850 per month after taxes and invests it consistently into a low-cost index fund. At a historical average market return of roughly 8% annually, after 25 years, by the time she's 53, that single decision compounds to approximately $780,000 from one raise, just by not letting her lifestyle consume it. Person B is Daniel. He upgrades his life to match his income. He invests nothing additional. He feels comfortable. He feels like he's doing well. At 53, Daniel still has a nice apartment and a newer car, but he doesn't have $780,000. He might have $80,000 if he was consistent with smaller savings. Same salary history, same raise, same job. The only difference was what they did with the gap. Now here's the part that makes this more than just a number. Sarah at 53 has options. She can retire early. She can take a job she loves even if it pays less. She can stop working for 6 months without any fear. Daniel at 53 has a nice life, but he has no options. He has to keep working. He has to keep earning. His lifestyle requires it. That's what lifestyle inflation actually costs. Not comfort, not enjoyment. Options, freedom, time. Part 6. Why America makes this even harder. I want to be honest about something most finance content ignores. In the United States, and increasingly around the world, there's enormous social pressure to look like you're doing well. When you get promoted, people expect to see it. Your family notices if you're still driving the same car. Your colleagues notice if you're still bringing lunch from home. Your neighborhood silently signals something about who you're supposed to be. This is not imaginary. This is a real social cost that real people navigate every single day. A 2023 survey from Bankrate found that nearly 40% of Americans admitted to spending more money than they were comfortable with, specifically to keep up with friends, family, or colleagues. Not because they wanted to, because the social environment made the alternative feel like failure. So when we talk about lifestyle inflation, we're not just talking about personal choices made in isolation. We're talking about a cultural system that rewards visible spending and quietly treats frugality as something slightly embarrassing. The person who gets a raise and changes nothing is called cheap, boring, overly cautious. The person who gets a raise and immediately moves apartments and buys a new car is seen as successful. And that gap between what's financially smart and what's socially rewarded is where most people get quietly, slowly trapped.
If this gave you a clearer way to think about your income, consider subscribing. This channel is built for people who want to understand money more clearly, not more anxiously, just more clearly. See you in the next one.